She said she studied 10 religions, including atheism, and chose Islam because it's been preserved for 1,400 years. But when Big Jon Steel started asking questions, the answers got a little shaky. She couldn't name all the religions. She couldn't explain what she learned from atheism. And when Big Jon quoted Quran 5 verses 82 to 83, she admitted she had never even read it. This is just a highlight. The full exchange is packed with revealing moments. The video is linked in the description. Make sure to subscribe for more sharp, truth-centered content, and stick around, because at the end of this video, I'll be sharing 3 key takeaways you won't want to miss.
If you compare, because I was in this journey that I compared every single religion, including no religion, and I
Mormonism? Did you compare Mormonism?
found just Christianity in
Jehovah's Witness?
in general. Yes, I did.
Zoroastrianism?
You mean no? It's just like not
Sikhism?
every single thing. Yes, I did.
Okay, so you looked at 2 or 3.
I looked at 10.
What are the 10
Around 10.
religions you looked at and studied?
For sure, Christianity, both of them, the Judaism, Islam, no religion, like atheism, Sikh,
You can't use
Buddhism.
atheism because atheism is not a religion. So you got
I
you
said
got the
with
Abrahamics, you got Judaism, Christianity, and Islam. All right. So what's the 4th?
No, but the Christianity, it has multiple.
There's only one Christian religion. There's different ideas of that Christian religion.
Yeah, I got 2 of them, and
What are the 2?
the Protestant and Catholic.
Those aren't 2 different religions.
No, it's not.
It's not 2 different religions. So you can't qualify that as 2.
Okay, Sikh, Buddhism,
Sikhism, Buddhism,
and Hinduism.
Hinduism. So who
And
who is the main god of Hinduism?
I forgot. Like it's been like I've been in this journey forever.
Okay, 6.
Barhama.
Is it? Should I be talking to the other guy?
Because me and him. Do you want to? We are a couple.
I'm just saying,
Yeah.
if he's the one who's going to be giving the answers, maybe I should talk to him. I don't care who I talk to. I want to talk to the person who's going to give the answers.
Oh no, it's fine. He's just reminding me.
Okay, so we got 6.
Yeah, I told you, and atheism.
Atheism's
And
not
this
a
is-
religion.
No, I'm not saying religion. I even compared.
What do you study in
What is the
atheism?
logic? What is it?
What do you study in atheism?
That why, like, what religion should I be, or
But you said you
should I
studied
be
atheism.
no
What do you
religion?
study in atheism?
Like, why should I be atheist?
No, what do you study in atheism? You said you studied these religions, looked at them to see if they were true. You're throwing in
Why it
atheism
makes
there. What do you
sense?
study in
Yeah,
atheism?
why it makes sense to be atheist?
What do you study in atheism?
Like, for example, how they keep the right and the wrong, and like how they it's just like atheism, why they think that
Okay, so
there's no
atheism's
God.
not a religion. There's not a set of beliefs in atheism, right? It's just a lack of belief in something. So you can't say atheism. So you have 6.
What did you say? The last sentence?
So you have 6 religions that you've supposedly looked at,
Okay, then
but I don't
studied
think you've
6.
deeply studied.
No, I did study it. Okay, not like, of course, any religion you want to study, it will take like 10 years of your life to study it actually. Like
Right.
if you want to compare.
Right. I've only ever really studied two religions, Christianity and Islam, and I'm still through the process of studying Islam because it takes a long time. But I don't need to study all the other religions because I can just look at Christianity, say, okay, yeah, the evidence for Christianity is true. If Christianity is true, all the religions are false. So yeah, what is the reason to be a Muslim?
So what did you study on Islam?
I'm about almost done the Quran. I've read quite a few hadiths. I've read a lot of tafsir.
How did you read Quran? It's what you're reading is tafsir anyway.
And the tafsir would be the commentary with the Quran. So that'd be like Ibn Kathir.
Yeah, so you did not study it actually.
How did I not study it? If I'm reading the Quran and then reading the tafsir with the Quran alongside with Ibn Kathir and then also compiling it with the hadiths, how did I not study it?
Because Ibn Kathir, it's his opinion, it's not the religion.
What does that have to do with anything?
Yeah, it's not the religion itself.
I didn't say
So
it
you did not,
was.
so you did not study it deeply.
So then how do you study it if you're not reading it with the cultural context and commentary?
This is not cultural. This is one person's opinion.
I used Ibn Kathir as an example. I've read other tafsirs, but again, how do you study something if you're not using the cultural context and commentaries?
So cultural context, what do you mean by that?
Cultural context would be like why people believed what they believed or what they did or what they said or why they did certain things. So for example, when it says in the Quran that the Christians wept when they read, when you read the cultural context, you understand that he's speaking to the Ethiopian Christians at that specific time.
Where did the Christian wept?
So in the Quran, it says if a Christian hears the word of Allah, he will start weeping. Although I've read that in the Quran and I didn't start weeping. So
You mean Nasara?
no, it's
Okay.
it's a surah. It's in the Quran. Yeah.
No, just a minute. I'm gonna check.
So do you have an argument or no?
I've never heard this verse in my life.
Do you want me to read it to you?
What verse?
The verse we're talking about.
Mm-hmm.
Do you want me to read it to you?
No, just give me the number. It's fine.
Bro. 585. Oh no, hold on. 583.
Sorry.
And if you read 582, it gives you the context. It's talking about the Christians. So 582 and 583.
One second. I have to look up look it up.
It's right on the screen, right in front of you.
Yeah, I saw it.
So what are you looking up?
No, I have to look at to study it. That's all.
How are you going to study it? Because you just told me I can't read Ibn Kathir or the tafsirs to study. So how are you going to study it?
Just look at it one more time, but not in a second.
Look at it right now and then study it and then tell me what you think it means.
Study it in how many minutes? Like you have to take the whole context. You can't just put one verse and tell me. But like I can.
So do you have an argument for Islam or no?
Yeah, I told you the message.
What message?
The message, the Quran itself.
That's not an evidence. That's a claim.
The message of the Quran, like it's been there for 1,400 years.
I gotta move on. I appreciate your time, but you're not giving me any argument. God bless.
Let's break it down. Here are 3 key takeaways from today's exchange. First, claiming that the Quran is preserved isn't a reason in itself for Islam being true. Plenty of things have been preserved, doesn't mean they're divine. Second, if you say you've studied multiple religions, You should be able to name them and articulate what you learned. Otherwise, it's just a slogan. And third, when you reject the Hadith and Tafsir as sources of meaning, but then need to study a verse you've never read, you've cut off your own foundation for understanding. Thanks for watching. If you value real conversations and truth without shortcuts, make sure to like, share, and subscribe. And remember, questions don't weaken belief. They expose whether that belief is truly grounded.